Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and we are on Prokhorrifica in the M55 Tornado. Now this is the second of the two videos that I told you were going to be goofed up. So I apologize again that we did manage to goof up and do the terrible overlay for a stream on top of my World of Tanks videos. But there's nothing I can do about that. What we can do is apologize for it and move on. Now, we're on Prokhorrifica, which means I like to go over to A0-ish, A9, A0 on that hill as best I can. But as you can see, there is another M55 right here, and he's heading to the same general location. So I'm going to avoid going up there with him, and I'm going to probably sit right here at the bottom of the hill at like A8. And the reason being is I don't like to be very close to any other artillery pieces, because the more rounds that you got going off from one spot, the more likely you are to be spotted and killed by arty counter-battering or by somebody who just happens to be hit. So we've got some nice bushes here and we're slightly below ground, so this is actually a good fallback point. The only next step would be to go straight into the water, and we don't want to do that yet. So, right off the bat, our team is not very well split up. We got, two tanks on this side of the tracks, and we got most of our team on the right side or the middle. That's not a very good split. Generally speaking, you want to cover both flanks with a decent force. And we're going to have to work our butts off in this one to try to make this a win. So this T-57 Heavy, Tier 10 auto-loading heavy tank, is right in the middle of the map. He's just begging for it. He wants it. But our medium tank on the right side of the map just spotted a heavy tank, and he's most likely not alone. As a matter of fact, I think there's two tanks spotted over there now, and we put one shot out and I don't think we hit anywhere near him. It looked like we fell way short. So that's what kind of game this is going to be to start, so it's not going to be very pretty. We're going to turn and try to engage the guys on the hill because they are my biggest threat. They are the ones that are most likely going to kill me quickest. So I need to engage them and push them back. And shot out. And we overshoot. He pulls forward just far enough. It was probably a bad shot more than anything on my part. He was moving forward. I should have placed the shot further in front of him. Thought he would stop, maybe fall back, especially once he got hit. He didn't. That being said, that's going to be one of many missed shots in this. This game could have been a much better game for me, but I was rushing shots. I was not placing very well. IS-3 shot out. 10 damage. That was nothing I did wrong. I placed a shot right behind him, and the shot went as far as it could and barely splashed him for 10 damage. 10 damage. But arty's so easy, guys. All you gotta do is point and click. So FV215B, if they are right, I should just click and you should be dead. Oh no, we gotta splash him again, even though that shot should have hit him perfectly. Instead, we splash him for 500. E100, charging everybody. He's got all the armor he could ever ask for. And he is getting absolutely obliterated by everybody. And he's still pushing. So, yeah. He's dead. FV215B. I need to protect my E4. Just wait for it and settle. Shot. And again, I put the shot right where it needed to go. And it missed him and hit him for 200. But it did track him. It allows our E4 to turn around and get a shot into him to kill him. This has not been a very good match so far, right? I know what you guys are thinking. Spartan, what the heck is going on? You're missing a lot of shots. Sometimes you're on it, sometimes you're not.
Ready to fire.
But the good news is, generally speaking, if you can survive long enough and get enough shots out, you're going to be able to be effective eventually. Now, right there, we see this T-57 is tracked. So what do I do? Shot out. Pow! 757. We finally hit a target. But we mercy rolled him. How much did we mercy roll him by? 10, 15 hit points? He's dead now. But, like, that's what I mean. When I call it a mercy roll, it's literally the game feels sorry for you and leaves you with, like, 10 health so that you can do some damage before you die. That's what I call it. It's a mercy roll. And that can be either a mercy roll as in a roll that you can break, or a mercy roll as in roll of the dice. So Waffentrager Alfie 100 shot out, and he stops. We do splash him for 700. Actually, that must have hit just into those front armor for 700. But unfortunately, I didn't hit the back of his turret. I would love to have hit the back of his turret. Guaranteed kill at that point. Jag Tiger. And I just watched an arty shot. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to take this sure shot. Shot out on the Jag. He backs off. And we splash him for 640 and track him. He dies. So we're starting to get a little bit of damage finally. We do know that their arties are in this back corner, but I didn't see exactly where the shot came from, and I'm not willing to waste another shot. That seems like all I've done in this entire game is just waste shots. Starting to finally get on a roll, so I'm watching, and come on, shoot for me, baby. There it is. Alright, see, I was close, but I wasn't right. Shot out, and we splash him and not kill him. And the other shot comes from right next to him. Did you see the other shot? It came from right next to him. So we know both their arties are right there. We know their Waffentrager's right there. This is still, you know, I still have the idea that I can do some damage. Shot out, and we splash him for 189. He backs off towards the right instead of continuing in a straight line, so we don't get the kill shot again. There he dies. Arties spotted. Come on. Both arties are spotted. T-92's turning. That's a big gun, but he's dead. So it looks like we've got 3 tanks left. We know the E4 is in that back left corner at J1. That T-57 was there as well. I believe it was a T-57 that was still alive. So I don't really care about that tank that's spotted right now. I'm looking for that E4. I know he's there. I want that hit. They're about to get into a spot where everybody's going to spot him. M48 Patton. Or M46 Patton. Sorry about that. It's the tier 9. And there's the E4, who's a one-shot kill. M46 Patton shot out. Nope. And shot out. He's driving right towards it. And we splash him. He's tracked. They don't hit him. Come on. That leaves one guy. One tank remaining. E75, and he gets melted. So we get 8 hits, which generally speaking ain't a bad game, but a lot of that was splash, so it's probably not going to be great. What do we end up with? 4,100, 0 kills, and 1,000 assisted. Not bad, but not great. Top of the leaderboard as far as arties go, second on the leaderboard total. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.